have it. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sandy.
Hello, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. And I'm Jack.
Yeah. Hi, Jack.
Hi. Firstly, we'd love to acknowledge all of you on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. You are here to learn about investing in yourself and people around you. We have this ideology, okay? Knowing fitness or knowing health is not just being healthy, but knowing health is about loving yourself. You need to know how to love yourself, right? And loving people around us, that is our family and also our friends and other people. So how can we achieve that? Through learning more. So I want to acknowledge you for investing your time here today, and of course all of you that is here physically. You took your time out, you drive all the way, and you are seated here, full focus. Give yourself a round of applause. Yep. So, like what Sean had mentioned, today we're going to talk about how swapping your food give you a better life. How swapping my food give me a better life. Okay. So first of all, just a question: how many of you actually eat clean? You know what is eat clean? Do you know what is eat clean? When my husband first hear the word eat clean, his idea of eating clean when he first heard of it was, you eat everything on your plate clean up, that is eating clean. You clean your plate, you do not left any. You have nasi lemak, okay, eat clean. You have fried chicken, eat clean. You have curry, eat clean. That is called eating clean, but it is not, okay? If you haven't get the definition right, today Sandy will share with you what is eat clean. Of course, when we talk about food swap, we first need to know of course we know about swapping food, right? But we need to know how to identify what food is good for us and what food is not too good for us. Yeah. Because everyone knows that, when we talk about health, a lot of people have this ideology that, health, but I don't have exercise, I don't have time to do exercise. Or maybe when they talk about health, it's like, last week I go exercise, or I did something, it's all about exercise. But always remember, we spend in a week, 7 days, we spend 21 times eating and maybe 3 or 5 times exercising. But you look at the ratio of 21 times versus 5 times, if you get that 21 times right, then health is something that is automatically done right. But if you do the 5% right, but you screw up the 21 days or the 21 times, then this is why we get lethargic, we get tired and all sorts. So we will share with you more. I have this interesting friend here. Yes. So basically, we have 2 friends here. One is Kento, another one is Owen. So basically, from their age, they are pretty much the same. But in terms of the food intake, okay, over here actually is quite different. Over here, Kento is actually eating real food ingredients. Okay, 3 meals a day. Okay, 3 meals. Yeah, they eat 3 meals a day. What is the real food? Can you just the real foods? The first ones, of course, are carrot and egg. Okay, and then we have a plate of vegetables, and then the third meal also vegetables with meat. Where else, when it comes to Owens, their 3 meals consist of a lot of what we call as a processed food. Okay, baked beans, bacon, fried egg. Then we have our favorite side French fries. Okay, burgers. Okay, what we call as human food lah. Okay, because this is what we tend to eat 3 meals a day normally. Okay? Actually, come. Let's think about what you ate today or yesterday. Your food is more prone to the Canto side or more prone to the Owen side. Okay? Or when you bring your kids out for a weekend, or you bring your family out, what do you tend to go? Do you tend to go Texas chicken? If you go Texas chicken, you are Owen diet. Okay? If you go to La Jusoria or you go to Salad Atelier, you are going to Canto diet. But mostly people that I know, they will always end up in Owen's diet. Yes. So basically, the experiment tell us within a month, okay, they are being fed on this type of food. And over here, you can see the difference between Kento and Owen. So from Kento's side, you can see actually he is more energetic. Okay.
in terms of Owen, you can see that he actually lost hair a lot, okay? A lot of places, is sagging, okay? And in terms of energy-wise, he looked much more older, okay?
Yes.
Compared to Kendall, even though their different age is only by a year. And of course, the disease that they get is like arthritis, okay?
Yeah. Oh, it's arthritis.
So, in terms of eating well, okay, we can see that it brings a lot of difference to our health. And whereas in Kendall, you can see that he's very energetic. It's like he's ready to, be charged at any time. Compared to Owen, that oh my God, it's like he's gonna say bye bye anytime.
And a lot of people think, wow, Owen diet seems much more interesting compared to Kanto's diet. Right. Who actually did that? Okay, I also think that, wow, like, you see Kanto diet, although very healthy looking, but you see it's big beans eggs vegetables, carrot, like very boring to be healthy, right? But the idea is not about the eating only, but it's about the health behind what we can achieve and what we can do more in life. Imagine every day you are eating and enjoying your food that is on the right, but every day you are feeling lethargic, you are feeling bloated. You want to do something, but you are always using uli. How many people is actually like that? It's like, I know, besides my job, I need to do another extra hustle, another side hustle. But after my job, from 9 to 6 o'clock, after that, I'm all tired already, flat battery. Right? It's like, I know I need to do something, but I don't have any more energy left. All I can think of is just happy hour, right? So when you actually have a short change of food, or your food plays such an important role in terms of energy level, in terms of clarity, in terms of much more enjoyment in life. That is, if you have the energy to do more, then you have the energy to enjoy more. Like, you can enjoy more time with your family. It's not like, after work, you're all tired, you feel bloated, you feel like you have gastric here and there, here pain, there pain. You want to go and spend time with family, also you don't have the mood or the health to actually do that. So health is not just about being healthy, but being healthy, the benefit of being healthy is what we are aiming for. So we go left or right. Of course, everyone now we say left lah, right? Because we are here. And this is what I believe. Health needs to be reminded. We need to be with a group of people that are constantly reminding us to be healthy. For us to stay healthy, right?
So basically from here, it says we are what we eat. So whatever food that you take actually reflects on who you are, okay? If you take basically a healthy food, you tend to look more energetic, you have the power to do everything. Compared to, if you take a lot of junk food or processed food, you tend to, be more lethargic, you have a lot of disease coming in as well, okay?
And we were talking about medical advancement.
Yes.
Now, Sandy and I, we were talking about this slide, and then we were talking about, how medical advance in terms of technology compared to 50 years ago and now. Medical technology, which one is better? Of course, now medical has advanced so much more compared to 50 years ago, right?
Yes.
But if we were to compare the amount of sickness, the variety of sickness, the amount of sickness, the early sign of sickness, which is more common now? Is it more common to have cancer now compared to 50 years ago?
Yes.
Definitely, right?
Every now and then you actually can hear people like early 30s, 40s, they tend to oh, I have cancer. Oh, I have this disease, or I have that disease, compared to our parents or grandparents' times.
Like sometimes when we scroll Facebook, we will see like, this kid needs fund for leukemia, or what transplant or anything like that.
Correct.
And this given back our parents' age, like 50 years ago or 70 years ago, it is really so rare.
Correct.
But now it's such a norm. But the question is, how come? How come our medical has advanced, but our sickness
we are getting
near to us?
Yeah.
How come? It is also because of what we eat. So it is not about, a lot of times when we think about health, we pass it to doctor.
Correct.
But it is not doctor that makes us healthy. It is the day in, day out of what we eat, the choices of food that we choose that makes us healthy. So this is, we are what we eat. This is so real. So are we saying that we don't eat junk food anymore? Of course no. But out of 7 days, that weekdays that you have, Monday to Friday, make sure you go on the healthy diet. Okay? On Saturday and Sunday, okay, you can just go and have fun and enjoy, but at least you are doing the more good things rather than the happy days. Okay? So real food doesn't have ingredients. Real food is the ingredient. A lot of people, when we talk about what is real food, what is whole food, what is clean food, this is like, is it something like a trendy thing, a fat diet? It's not. It is the very fundamental of how our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents used to eat in the Mesopotamian times, okay, that they used to eat the real food. So what is real food? Basically, real food are whole food, single ingredient. You don't have to have a lot of, no labeling, okay? When you go choose a green apple, is there any more labeling?
No.
No labeling.
It's green apple.
It's just green apple, okay? It's just lettuce, it's just garlic, okay? So real, true, actual, no artificial, those are real food. So basically, if you think about real food, you just think about those food that grows, okay? So example, if you take rice and noodle, which one is real food?
Rice.
Rice. Why? You see rice, you can imagine rice growing in the paddy field, but you don't see noodle growing in trees, okay? Doesn't happen like that, right? So it's like, if you want to know real food, okay, then you need to think, what are the things that, you see this food, do they grow? Okay, do they grow in trees? Can you imagine them? So it is most unprocessed, free from chemicals and additives, and rich in nutrients. Of course, when it's less processed, naturally their nutrients is higher because it's pure. And food is close to its natural or original state. So we will talk more about clean food, but remember this, okay? If you think about this example of rice and noodle, then you know that you don't see noodle growing in the trees. Okay? So then you know how to choose real food. But what is processed food?
Basically, processed food, there are 3 stages. Okay, the first one is the unprocessed food, where we call as a real food, the 1 ingredient raw food. That's stage 1. And this food tends to have a higher nutrients, okay, high in fiber, minerals, and vitamins. The second stage are processed food. All processed foods are those that you see in cans. They actually go through a process so that they actually have a longer expiry date for convenience wise, okay? And their essentials are still there, but there are some added things inside the food, the processed food, okay? Like added sugar, fat, and salt.
You know, like canned tuna?
Yes,
There is like different type of canned tuna. There is like the mayonnaise type, and the olive oil,
the water
type.
Yes.
Yeah, the water and the oil type is the processed.
Correct.
The mayonnaise type is the ultra processed.
Okay, when it comes to ultra processed, you don't see the things when they grow. Okay, they have been turned into something that is unrecognized but is edible. Okay, mostly that we see often is like cereal. Okay. And all these food are usually a lot, they are added with a lot of coloring, flavoring, and additives. It makes you, you want to eat it again and again and again. They're so yummy, okay? Because of these added chemicals. Of course, with these added chemicals, it brings burden to our health as well, okay?
The other thing about the processed and the not processed food,
Unprocessed food.
Yeah, the unprocessed food and the processed, the real food and the processed food is the longer the shelf life is, the shorter your life will be if you eat that. Okay, but the shorter the
shelf life of the food,
life of the food, then the longer the life it would add into you.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, life how many days is by God now. Okay, but the knowing of food help you to actually know how to choose your food.
So over here we give you a pictures, okay, of what is the unprocessed, processed, and ultra processed food. So we mentioned a lot of time that real food, you see them grow, okay. There's no outer stage on it, okay. The second one is the processed. Usually, they are in can, in jars. From real food, they process it one step, like raspberry. They turn it into raspberry jam. Okay, that's what we call as processed food. And of course, there's a lot of added sugar and salt in it. The next one, ultra processed food, okay, which is like pizza, okay, jam, strawberry jam biscuits, or the nuggets. You don't see nuggets running around, you see chicken running around, okay? So when you see nugget with the chicken brand, then you know that's ultra food because, the nugget, they don't run around one. Okay,
I
so
know
here's some of
everyone
the
has
ideas.
this ultra processed food in their house. What is that? Jacob.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Sure, that one in the house, right? If you have Jacob and Hakseng,
Or Julie's.
Julie's, right?
Biscuits, we call
Those
biscuits.
are the ultra processed because you don't see them growing on trees. Okay,
They are
so
on
they
your
are,
table because of convenience.
their shelf life is also very long. So if their shelf life is long and you eat it, it will shorten your shelf life. Okay, your life.
Okay, so basically over here, this table actually lets you know the sugar levels of the ingredients that you are taking. The first one, the whole food, which is apples. The real food's sugar levels tends to be lower compared to ultra processed food, which is the pie. Most of you, you want to go to have a healthy lifestyle, you will tend to choose a healthier snack, which is from fruit. The next thing you will thought of is dry fruits.
Me.
Because you need dry fruit. Dry fruit is healthy, what? Because it's fruit.
Yeah. Just dry.
But actually, dry fruit, they have been gone through a dehydrate process whereby the water has been removed, and what is
There's no fiber in it.
remain in it is only sugar. So you are taking only sugar, not fruits. So bear in mind, even though processed food, they still have, a little bit of burden to our health.
So I think that this is very me because I used to love dried fruits because I think they are healthy snacks, right? I thought fruits are healthy, so dried fruits are supposed to be healthy. And they are just dried, so it's still in the natural form. And some they have the apple chips. Like you go and take out, right? Really still got the apple skin one. Super legit. But the only difference is, real food has, like what Sandy was saying, it's just sugar. But why sugar? Now, real food has sugar in it too. That's why we call the fruit sugar the fructose, right? But the only difference about real food is there is fructose, there is sugar, and there is also fiber.
Correct.
Okay, so what does fiber help? A lot of people say, oh, you hear people eating a lot of sweet things. When they get diabetic, then the first question they ask is, do you eat a lot of sweet things, right? But you never see people, you get diabetic, you eat a lot of fruits. Not much.
Not many.
Okay, but why is because fruit juice is different story. Okay, I'm talking about fruits. Now, why fruits doesn't give you that much of a hype in terms of sugar compared to chocolates or really sweetened sweets? It's because there is fiber in the apple. Fiber actually helps to sort of like sieve so that the sugar doesn't go into our blood sugar that fast. Okay, so if you don't remember anything, you just need to remember real food has the yin and yang to compensate. Whereas once it is processed, humans take out all the goods and just left the bad because the good is not up to human to contain it. Okay, so this is why processed food, always real food is a better choice if you were to choose. Okay, sorry, mother.
As a mom of two, for convenience sake, these are the things that we often put on the table. Okay, first of all is convenience. Second of it is because they are highly marketed as healthy food.
Yes.
Okay, especially this brand and the M brand.
Energy.
Give it energy. Now they come out with only half sugar, half table of sugar. Half teaspoon of sugar. So it always, you know, in terms of marketing, you know, when it comes to you very often, you tend to choose the food. But then we always forget about, you know, the real nutrients behind the real fruit and the processed food. Okay? When it comes, like, just a questions for you to think of. When you walk into a supermarket, okay, you realize that only the side rows, 1, 2, the most 3, is contained with real food. And those racks of breads in the middle are all this. Okay? So we always tend to walk to the middle instead of the side aisle. So next time when you go to supermarkets, make sure your first stop is to the side aisle rather than the middle rack, because this eventually will shorten our life shelf, even though they have a longer life shelf. Okay? Okay, so there's something for you to recap and to think of on your next grocery shopping. Okay? Here are some of the examples.
There is both of them are milk. Okay, the price is actually the same, but as consumer we always think that, oh, we just choose whichever brand that favor to us, right? But you need to learn with the price that you pay, how can you get a better value out of it? So learn how to read labels. So when you turn at the back, right, this is not big enough. Is it possible to zoom? If it's not, it's fine. I'll read to you. So, okay, over here
They can see it in Zoom.
okay, you can see it in Zoom. So basically, farm fresh, the ingredient is 100% fresh milk. Okay, the ingredient is here, 100% fresh farm milk. And over here, on the HL, you'll see the ingredient. You will start with milk solids. Milk solids, and then they will have all the other rest of the vitamins, so-called. And then after that, they will put food conditioner and flavoring. Okay? So, with the same price that you pay, which one you go to?
Usually we will actually prefer HL. Why? Because HL tastes better. Okay? Okay? Tastes better. So we will tend to choose HL.
So you know, before I actually get to know about this, I was like, I thought all is the same. But when I know how to read labels, when I want to feed my kids, so Harold now is 2 years old, he's fully on fresh milk. So for me, if I have a kid, then I will choose farm fresh, the 100% fresh milk. Of course, you know, fresh milk, it is still like what Sandy was mentioning, there is still process being done, that is to pasteurize the milk, okay, to make it safer, but it is not ultra processed. So process is still fine, it's still okay. It's just like body key. Our protein is being processed.
Correct.
That's fine, but not ultra processed. Okay?
So the next one,
Left and right. So
our favorite when you know people say, I want to gain weight, eat more peanut butter. Okay, but then there is also a lot in the market. Usually there's in the glass jar and in the plastics types. Okay, so over here you can see the one in the glass jar only have one ingredient: roasted peanuts. That's all. That's it here. Okay, roasted peanuts. Whereby another brand which is most of it that is, I would say 99% of it that is in a plastic jar. You can see they have roasted peanut, then it comes corn syrup, then you have other things, at the end, they will let you know preservative, permitted flavoring also.
So today you need to remember, okay, first thing, if shelf life of that thing is very long, your shelf life when you eat it is going to be very short. Okay? The second thing you need to remember when you read labels, the lesser it is, the better it will be.
Correct.
Okay? Especially like just very simple food like peanut butter and milk, and of course chips, snacks.
Okay. Both also look very healthy, right? Chips are. The first one is jackfruit, then canola oil. Only 2 ingredients. The potato chips, potato, they have salt, some of the word that's very hard. Flavor, okay. Vitamin E, vitamin A, then to protect the flavor, they add somewhat Pacofraustosis or something. Okay, to protect the flavor, they have to add something on it. Imagine how many bag of chips that we are eating while watching TVs.
So we all know that, oh, okay, now I get you. Okay, so longer shelf life may not be as good. Okay, so when you choose things that are shorter shelf life. Imagine you put your milk, your fresh milk, compared to the UHT milk. UHT milk will be refrigerated.
Yeah.
Okay, compared to fresh milk. Which one has shorter shelf life?
One that is
fresh milk, right? If you don't drink for a day or two,
no need a day lah.
Half a day, then it will be gone sour, right? But UHT, it doesn't, even though it's not refrigerated. Then you will know how to weigh what food to choose. Okay. Now, why choosing all these food is important? Does it really matter? Next, we have
A video.
okay, we have this. So basically, when we are talking about ultra processed food, right? Other than all this, loaded with sugar, stripped of fiber, there's no fiber and all this, really a lot of small little 毛病, small little diseases that doesn't kill you, but take a lot of your time and take away the quality of your life.
Correct.
All your ultra processed food. Things like bloatiness, insomnia, you cannot sleep, fertility problem. People with eczema, they flare up easier when they tend to eat ultra processed food. Or things like you have gastric problem. All those is because of ultra processed. And we talk about, of course, don't even have to go about high blood pressure. People with
Diabetes,
last time
uric acid,
high blood pressure, uric acid, all this is our father. But now all this is our friend.
Yes.
Hey, our friend has uric acid. Oh, our friend has high blood pressure. Hey, you also have high blood pressure. You also have.
Kawan-kawan, friend.
So it's not just my father have. Now it's you also have. So it is getting younger because of our choice of food. Because we are more exposed to this food nowadays, especially when we eat out. Then is there any hope for us when we want to eat out? And this is why today we talk about food swap. How do you swap your food? Before we go into that, let's watch this video.
Hi friends, welcome to tootscorner.com videos. Top 10 ultra-processed foods to avoid. Food is probably the biggest temptation in human life, but whatever we eat has a direct repercussion for the good or bad on our health. In a fast-moving world, the ultra-processed foods have become highly popular and so have become the diseases or health ailments they instigate. It is important to eat a well-balanced diet comprised of healthy things, and the processed foods certainly do not abide by that definition. What are the devastating effects of ultra-processed foods? Processed foods, especially the ultra-processed foods, are laden with excessive amounts of sugar, salt and sodium. Surplus amounts of these components infiltrating in the body can take a serious toll on health. Too much of ultra-processed foods can lead to heart diseases, high blood sugar levels, diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity and even cancer. You have probably followed the wrong eating habits all this while in the excuse of packed schedules, but what excuses will you have when these horrific diseases will be standing on your door? Here are the top 10 ultra-processed foods to avoid. 1. Energy drinks. There is every reason why you should snub these boasting energy drinks because they come from the family of the ultra-processed foods. A fresh squeezed orange juice would be a healthy alternative to it. 2. Fried chicken. Fried chicken has a lot of fans among the non-vegetarian foodies, but it can have some devastating impacts. Roast chicken can be the healthy replacement of the same. 3. Coke. Coke is dangerous for health by all means because it has high amounts of sugar in it. Among other drinks, Coke is quite very popular in younger generations, but you need to minimize its intake to preserve your health. Go for fresh juices instead. 4. Flavored potato chips. They need to be ignored and avoided, for their intake and fitness goals cannot go hand in hand. They are highly processed while you can find lesser processed versions in plain tortilla chips. 5. White bread. White bread too is a part of the range of ultra-processed foods that need to be kept at bay. Homemade bread is the healthiest of all alternatives to white bread. 6. Salted nuts. While nuts are so laden with nutrients and goodness of nature, the salted nuts are not good for the health given the simple reason that they are very processed. Salted nuts or seeds might seem very delicious, but you are compromising with your health if you are not resisting them. 7. Fruits in syrup. Fruit in syrup is a very common example of the ultra-processed foods that take a toll on the health. 8. Instant noodles. Now that might break a lot of hearts, but you must totally avoid the consumption of instant noodles on regular basis. They are ultra-processed and unhealthy. 9. Nutella. Heartbroken again? Well, yes, your favorite Nutella too is on the list for it, a highly processed and unhealthy spread after all. 10. Sweet biscuits. Sweet cookies or biscuits too are among the class of foods that need to be avoided as much as possible. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my
So what is about eating healthy? So after the video, you will see things like things that we thought that are healthy, like dried fruits, nuts. I thought they are healthy.
Yeah.
Right? Fried chicken is also whole food one, right? You see the chicken
Running
around,
around, okay.
whole food one. But the way we cook it also plays an important role. So if you put fried chicken and you put steamed chicken half day you don't put it into kitchen, you don't put it in the fridge, it will turn sour. But fried chicken, you put 2 days, it will still be the same.
Correct.
Because dead. Okay? Whatever that is dead there, we eat, our body need to process, take extra energy to go and process it, so it shortens our life. Okay? Always remember, those that are longer shelf life shorten our life. Okay? So what is about eating clean? Eating clean is not about a diet, it is about a lifestyle. You know how we want health to be something that it's automated. We always think that health maybe is when we get older, it is okay to, it is natural or it is normal to be unhealthy. Is it?
Are you agree with it?
Do you agree? When we are old, we get high blood pressure, we get high cholesterol. It's normal. No, it's not. Yes, thank you very much. So if you are in the group of friends that think that it is normal that when you age with all those sickness, change your group of friends. Join us. Okay, we have Lean 21 every single month. Join us. Then we will tell you. Okay, it is normal to age gracefully. It is possible that when you age, you still can cycle around. You still can be active. You still can look like the 30s or the 20s. It is still possible. You don't have to age and be lethargic and be bedridden.
Yeah, the reason why people do not age gracefully, I would say, is because due to their poor food quality. Okay, basically poor food quality equal to poor food quality equal to your poor lifestyles. Okay, because basically this is a cycle. When it comes in terms of food, people will tend to, I can take this the cheapest one or more convenient one, but they do not think, what it happens behind when they take it for a long run. Okay, so if you want to have a better lifestyle, we actually have a choice, and the choice is on our hands on how we actually can eat healthily. Okay, eating healthily doesn't mean it's expensive. Okay, there's a way on how we can actually swap our food. Okay,
it's a good reminder. When Sandy said we always choose the more convenient one. Okay, so ask yourself today, when you have lunch, when you choose your lunch today, did you choose your lunch based on convenience, based on the things that you like to eat, based on price, or you choose your lunch today based on what your body needs? Okay, my body needs more protein. I go and grab some more chicken and more vegetables. Based on that, or based on what is convenient and what I like to eat. Which one? Who today choose their lunch based on convenience, price, or likings? So miracle today, okay? Let me ask the second question, okay?
I raised up my hand.
Oh, okay.
Reason I today, because it's raining day today, so I don't feel like eating healthy food. So I eat today I eat fish head noodle. Because it's hot, so I need something warm. So I eat fish head noodle today.
Luckily, you still add protein scoop, huh? Luckily, you still have protein scoop.
My dinner, the protein is my shake, is my breakfast and my dinner.
So if you want to eat something that you like, okay, one meal in a day you can, if you take protein and body heat, 2 meals a day. Okay, then you can do that. But if you don't, then 3 meals also you need to be very healthy. Okay? But if you want to be like us, we still get to eat things that we want to eat. Then you make sure you still supplement back with protein and your body heat. But who here? So it means that every one of you here choose your lunch today based on what your body needs.
Yours.
Come on!
Why?
All of you got hand or not? Got hand or not? What?
Must be true.
Kumari means what?
Okay.
Kumari choose based on what?
I make good choice in afternoon, but I make bad choice in the dinner.
I know my life is not clean, so I make my breakfast clean.
Okay, so now over here, this is the group that is very normal, okay? We are not freaks that we just eat greens, okay? We are people that we have awareness and we know how to supplement it back. We know hacks about being healthy in the city life, okay? So let us share with you more. What is the benefit of it?
So, of course, the most we get from eating healthy or eating clean is weight loss. For those that you want to lose weight, by eating clean, you are able to achieve weight loss. Okay. The second one is what we have mentioned earlier. A lot of time as well, better health. Okay. If we eat healthy, eat real food, our life expectancy will actually longer than those eating ultra processed food.
It's so true. This is what I feel when I actually do Lean 21. Okay, Lean 21 is something that we do every month for 21 days. For this Lean 21, right, the first thing that I feel when I do Lean 21 is that my mind is very clear. The way I make decision is very, very on point. Like I can just, something happen or some situation, I will just make decision, okay, we do this, and this. So the clarity is very good. In terms of energy, my energy is more compared to before or not doing Lean 21. Okay, and I sleep better. I find that my time is more efficient. I have more time to do things. Maybe because we are clear on what we want. We don't get foggy when we think. So efficiency of time, it's like when you actually choose the right food, you gain so much time. A lot of people say you cannot buy time, right? You can. You wake up earlier, you buy time. You eat healthier, you buy time. Because your decision making is just faster compared to others. So you buy time and efficiency and productivity when you have healthier food choices. And because of that, your career is better. You can have side hustle. You can build Amway business. This is the perks of eating healthy. Okay, and come for 11 and 27.
Okay, and because we are eliminating as many chemicals from our body, that's why we are able to achieve all this.
That's right.
Okay, you have a better focus, better sleep, you have more energy compared to taking ultra processed food.
No bloatiness at all. Okay, for 21 days, that is the best feeling of all. So 21 days, join us. The next 21 days is on August 8th. If you have no idea what is Lean 21, join us this time to find out more how you can actually benefit and how do you choose food choices. If you have no idea at all, join us because we have a group chat. We give food ideas, and when you see reference from others, then you know, oh, okay, when I eat out, these are the food choices of clean food that I can eat. Then you have a group of people to stay accountable with. Yeah, that is the start of being healthy.
And because we have enough nutrients, proteins that we have, we tend to have less craving as well.
That is so true!
Yes, the reason why we crave is because we take a lot of unwanted chemicals or preservatives. That's why we tend to eat a lot of junk food. But with the right intake of proteins and nutrients, we will tend to have less craving. And of course, we have glowing skin as well, and have a prettier skins, okay, compared to taking ultra processed food.
That's why during Lean 21, I don't have the cycle of I have craving, I want to eat. I know I cannot, but I want to eat. Okay lah, I eat. After I eat, I feel bloated and I feel guilty. Dang, tomorrow start again. And then the cycle goes again and again and again and again. And it is just not healthy emotionally because you know that you should not. But you cannot help it because you cannot control it. Why you cannot control it? Because you do not have healthier choices. So if your food choices at work, you cannot find clean food, find a friend that bring you here. Take body key, take protein, take supplements, take double X, take B, take C, take CalMag, take E, take what else? CoQ10, everything that I say above you can take. Okay, that will help you to cut down on your cravings.
So here are some of the principles of clean eating. Okay, you take a lot of fruits and vegetables. Okay, whole fruits and vegetables. Okay, limit on your ultra processed food. Read the label when it comes to food choice. Okay, learns to read the label that we mentioned earlier. The fewer ingredients it is, the healthier choice it is.
Yes.
Okay. Restrict eating refined carbs. Oh, what is refined carbs? Refined carbs is like bread, white bread, okay? Noodles, okay? These are what we call as refined carbs.
This is very different, okay? A lot of people think, today I want to eat healthier. Let me go and have some Qing Tang Mian. Come on, Qing Tang Mian is not a healthy choice, okay?
Clear noodle soup, clear noodle ma. Clear, the word clear already have a misconception.
Oh,
right?
as long as it's not fried, then it's healthy. No, that is not healthy enough. If you think Qing Tang soup is healthy, join us on Lean 21 because you got the health, the definition of clean food and healthy food totally wrong.
Okay, includes a lot of protein, complex carbs and fat in every meal. The fats over here is good fats like from salmons or your omega, not those cooking oil. Okay, cooking oil or those fried stuff, that's not a good one.
If you think that eating fat is very not healthy, and then eating fat will make me fat. Again, you need to join us on Lean 21 on August 8th, okay? Because your health definition, again, need realignment, okay?
And of course, beware of your drinking calories. A lot of people say, oh, drink soup. I didn't take a lot of things, but just drink soup, plain should be not high calorie, right? But that's very healthy, but actually it's wrong, okay? Usually Chinese, how we boil our soup, we boil it with the bones, okay? Then we put a lot of things inside, pork fat. So all the nutrients, okay, what we call so-called nutrients from the bones. Your mom always say, all the nutrients from the bones go into the soup already, so you must drink the soup. But then we always tend to forget the calorie behind it.
If you want to drink, if you love drinking soup, and soup is something that is a staple in your everyday life, you need to join us Lean 21 on August 8th so that you know how to choose your soup. Not all soup is good and not all soup is bad. You need to choose the soup that is right for your health and physique.
Okay, and of course, limit your sugars intakes, ice cream, chocolate, all these, taste good, but it is not good for you.
For those that wants to eat chocolate ice cream, happily join Lean 21. I teach you how, okay? Because I love it too.
And of course, guys, this more down to male friends where they tend to take a lot of alcohol, beer, whiskey, vodka. A bit, one glass, it doesn't make any harms, but a day of a glass, it does harms on you. And lastly, substitute vegetables in recipe. We will let you know how is it done.
Okay, come, food swap. Avoid package something.
Oh, avoid packaged snack foods.
Especially when you love shopping in, the shop called the mix something, or the see you there, see you here, that shop.
Yes.
Okay, if you love that, you want to eat happily, join Lean 21. Then you eat that happily. Okay, if you don't join Lean 21, you don't eat that. You eat that, you feel guilty. Okay, so if you love that, join Lean 21. Okay? Then you will know how to eat healthy at the same time. You still get to enjoy life and eat food that you like. And still stay healthy. So these are the food swaps that you can have. First thing first, let
We
me
swap tortilla with vegetables, the green lettuce. Okay?
So if you go out and choose, then you can swap all of them like hamburger, the bun swap with portobello
mushroom.
if they have. If you cook on your own, you can swap portobello. Or if you have noodle, if you love noodle, what lasagna?
Lasagna noodle.
Okay, swap it with the
Zucchini.
zucchini. Swap it. If you love potato, swap it with cauliflower. Mash, right? Yeah. And if you love pasta, swap it with squash. Okay, so this is basically, it's very similar like the zucchini. It's a type of hua, okay, that when you actually pick up, it's actually noodle. When you scrape it out, it's actually all noodles. Yeah. It's not sukwa, it's squash.
Squash. Similar like pumpkin, but it's in the bottle shape one.
Yeah,
Squash, it calls squash.
So when you take the fork to pick them out, it will all turn out to be like noodles, okay? And so there is actually a lot. You see, when we talk about swap food, it's not that I want to be healthy, but I have very limited reference of what I can choose. So every time when I go to a supermarket, I choose the same old thing. But when you actually know, oh, there is actually squash that is like that, then you know that, hey, next time I can try. Okay? Or if not, if you can't find squash, you can put the zucchini and just do it into thin slices, like noodle slices, to make it and mix it in your spaghetti.
Correct. Make it as your pasta or noodles. They actually have a type of device that make vegetables into strip. You can just buy it from Daiso or online. You know, it's very cheap, less than 10 ringgit. I have one because I always substitute zucchini as my noodle.
Oh,
So it's very interesting. Okay. So here are some of the food swap that you actually can.
what we love, that my husband loves drinks. Okay, any champagne, one ping, gao ping. Okay, those are my husband love. But recently, when he actually swap it with just lemon slices squeezed into cold water, that is actually a very good swap. Okay, so instead of all the soda, energy drink, or those ping, you take the ping and put the lemon in
water.
Okay, that will help. For Harold, he loves, so we always give him snack, and we snack him on like fruits, like grapes, blueberries, all these fruits, whatever fruits that we can find. Then my husband starts saying, hey, let him snack some vegetables. So then recently we swapped with like green apple with zucchini. Then he actually loves it. So this is where you can actually swap from fruits to a healthier choice that is vegetables. Cherry tomatoes. Yeah. So he's been taking that instead of just grapes. Grapes are a little bit too sweet, right?
Yes.
So cherry tomatoes is good. Yeah. So the cherry tomato, better choice. So these are the things that you can just swap. What are the things that you eat? If you have no idea how to swap your food, just take a picture of your daily food that you eat and post it to the person that bring you here. Okay, then they will help you to actually swap it. So,
Okay. So basically, you know, food swap starts from your kitchens because the ingredients that you use is the first things that you put into your food. Okay. So over here are some kitchen hacks that you actually can do. Okay. For flours. Okay. Over here. From flours, you actually can swap it into ground almonds or coconut flour.
Is actually coconut flour?
It's not normal in Malaysia, but overseas, yes, we are more common using ground almond compared to coconut flour. Okay, and then
Or if you use flour husband loves putting protein. So you know like how you need to thicken the sauce?
Yes, correct.
You want to thicken whatever sauce that you're cooking, like your I don't know, sesame sauce, whatever sauce that you want to thicken it,
Yeah.
you add protein. Okay, don't add protein, just powder put in, okay? You go and mix your
with
protein
water.
and then you add it in. Same thing with soup. So we have a friend, Xu Hui. She loves cooking soup for the kids. And what she does is that you know how soup has this umami taste of acidity if you put a lot of meat in it?
Correct.
It will just taste like more gao. And that gaoness is something that you can put protein. So she actually shake protein and put it into the soup.
Correct.
And it actually tastes the umaminess, the thickness of it. So for Harold's meal, every day he will have, we have Greek yogurt. So in his Greek yogurt, we will add protein berry, half a scoop into his Greek yogurt. And also, you know the cherry phyto powder?
Yes.
Add into it. And recently I tried protein berry together with triple booster. Wow. And he loves it. His porridge, I add protein into it too. So when cooking his porridge, I will put the protein, cook it inside together. Things like this, we really just add protein into every single thing that we can for our kid.
And also
Hummus, yeah. Hummus.
Remember just now in the video it says 10 top ultra fruits to avoid. One of it is Nutella. We actually can make Nutella using body key.
Really?
We have the recipe. Sean actually created this. Okay? We just
Does it taste good?
it tastes good.
Oh
It's
wow!
chocolatey. Of course, not as smooth as Nutella, as sweet as Nutella, because Nutella has a lot of added sugar in it. Okay, so you can take a pack of body key and you mix water. You don't mix everything together. You mix it a little by little, so you get the thickness that you want, and then you can just spread it on your bread or your chips or your biscuits. So these are some of the food swap that we actually can do with our
If you love green tea frap from Starbucks, we were just talking about it. Green tea frap, right? You can do it with our green tea protein. Okay, so if you are on a diet, you go on almond milk. So you add like 4 scoops of green tea protein, you add almond milk, you add ice, and you blend. Feel so good.
Tastes exactly like Starbucks frap. Okay,
Starbucks frap, no sugar plus protein, got PV some more.
So if you like to know more, okay, come and join us on the 8th of August. You know, we have a lot of recipe to share with you.
and buy our moon cake.
Oh yes,
Our moon cake also got protein.
infused with protein. If you have not tried it, get one.
In the whole market, only we have protein in our moon cake. So serious. Plant-based some more.
Yeah.
Very serious with our food on how to be healthy and still eat happy. Okay?
So here are some of the healthy plating that you actually can choose when you are eat out. Okay, some people say it's very hard when I eat out. How to choose to eat clean? So here are some of the takeouts. Okay, you can choose salmon. Okay, when you order, there's a lot of choices for you. So you need to know how to make the right choices. Okay, and of course, when it comes to chicken, we have mentioned fried chicken and roasted chicken. Choose roasted chicken, okay?
So
And
instead of going to Texas and going to KFC, okay, you go to Kenny Roger, or you go to Nando's, and instead of having chicken thigh, okay, you go and have chicken breast. And then do you know, you can even ask them to have no sauce from Nando's. You can just tell the chicken on its own. You can do that. Okay, see? These are money being paid, but you buy health along the way, intentionally. And then a lot of people think, wow, it's salmon, it's chicken compared to my pot noodle. Like very expensive, huh? It's like clean, very expensive. But you know, it's back to what Sandy was saying about the quality of your food equals to your quality of your life. If you need to agree on one thing. Health is something that you cannot save money on.
correct.
If you save money on health, then you're gonna pay for sickness.
Yeah, You're gonna pay for your medical bill down the road.
Because you just imagine, if you want to save money, okay, and if you just ate instant noodle 3 meals a day, ooh, for the next 2 years, what do you think how your medical report is going to be?
Can you last that long?
Can you last that long? Yeah, that's
So-
my question.
So
Can you
yeah,
last that long?
health is just something that you need to understand that it is something that you need to change. It's either you change it when you have sickness, when you have that time you are not comfortable at all, and we need to pay more. So we need to learn how to save money on things that are 省在对的地方. You know, like how we always think, oh, okay, I think I want to renovate my house. I want to renovate my house and I want to make my house, go and break down and go and build the whole house. Okay, I want to save money. I have only this little budget, but I need to make the house
Okay.
for the next 10 years. Okay, I save money on my brick and my cement.
Oh no.
Rather than I save money on the loose furniture lah, okay?
Applicants.
My all the interior design. Okay, I go and all this I do nice. I go and buy expensive furniture. I go and buy expensive finishing design. I pay, but I save on the raws, the bricks and the cement. What do you think will happen to you, to your house? It wouldn't last.
It will collapse.
This is exactly how we are. If we are talking about food swap and food choices, and you think that, oh, I want to save in terms of my food and in terms of supplements, you are totally getting it wrong. Because when you are actually saving, you are saving on the wrong thing.
Yes.
You should save on baju, you know, if your lenser is very good, you have very radiant, very glowing skin, no pimples, looking good, energy very good, you wear what also nice, okay?
Correct.
Your body, your physique, your shape, all very good, wear what also nice. The more simple it is, still it gives you the energy different. But if you wear all expensive things, okay, all your bags all bling bling, but your face cannot see one. And then you look very haggard, you have no energy.
Your
What
back
is
where
the
you.
point? Yeah, your baju wear you instead of you wear the baju. That is not the direction that we want to achieve,
You are
right?
very cold.
So the first investment is not about the accessories. The first investment is about us. How we feel, what we eat reflects on how we feel. Our energy level, our just the whole feeling, the radiant, the skin, everything is so different. Do you know? I have this. I just met a customer, and she was saying to me, I use all the
LX cream.
I use the LX cream. I use the artistry. I pay so much money. I'm not sure whether am I 我丢这么多钱 I
spend so much
I-
money.
I throw the money into artistry. I'm not sure if I see anything. Then I asked her, I look at her skin. Do you know her skin really glows so much? I said, I think can you just take off your mask, show me your face. The minute she take off her mask, right, I said, do you have any foundation on your skin? It's like foundation?
What is foundation?
What is foundation? And she is like totally not makeup savvy, okay?
Okay.
And she doesn't have foundation on her skin, but her skin looks so much more radiant. I'm not sure whether is it the vitamin C or whether is it the personalized serum or whether is it the Alex cream, but her skin looks so good. At 60 over years old, she can go out meet friends with just 素脸.
Wow.
Come on, that is a win-win-win. You know, if you meet your friends and you go friends gathering, it's not what you wear, okay? It's when you meet 30 years later, you meet them, you are the youngest looking one.
Youngest,
You
yeah.
read all, you know who has that? Mr. Chiu. He supplement for 30 years.
Grace asked you about what is on. No, you put foundation. No, Grace. That's it. Lawrence Grace.
Oh yeah. You. And I recently get a lot of friends asking me. So my salsa was just asking me when we were eating, like we were having this bak kut teh, okay? Bak kut teh has no aircon, no lighting, no nothing, just fan, just hot, right? And then she come and ask me, hey, you got put foundation what? What you put on your face? Then this is not the first person that asked me, okay? I have that whole month. There is a lot of people asking, like there is a few people asking me, how come you have rosy cheek? You got put blusher. I said, no, I didn't put blusher. So how come you got rosy cheek? Even Harold also got rosy cheek, you know. And I thought all kids is the same. Apparently not. not all kids is the same, but because you have the nutrients, right? I do not know lah. I just automated. All this is so automated because we have the right food choices, and you really win every single thing. Then my sal asked, "Hey, what do you put on your face?" I say, just the very basic, just the the powder foundation, just powder foundation, because a lot of people, they have like liquid foundation lah, then concealer lah, then some more loose powder lah, then like just based on face maybe like 3-4 products. But to me it's just one product. I said, you sure or not? Your face like this, you just put one, just powder, not even liquid, just powder. I say, yeah, maybe because my face don't have too much of 瑕疵. Oh my god. Just show off. But truly it is not. It is just how I've been. Because of the food choices. I tell you, my protein intake every single day is 8 scoops. No. Now with the new body kit is 6 scoops. 6 scoops and 2 body kits. That is my every single day. Rosy cheek is just natural. I didn't put any blusher, and it is something that you can do it. Tell you, you need to invest in yourself. You want to love yourself. It's not about doing things that you love, okay? Love yourself is knowing how to love yourself from the very, very basic of your 21 meals. Every single meal, with body kit, with protein, with supplements, and your other meals. I tell you, when you meet your friends will be like, wow, even though your friends are like very CEO level, they look at your face, they look at your figure, they're like, they envy you, okay? Envy you is the word, because
This is what they call beauty comes from inner. Okay?
All win. Mr. Chu is all win. Okay, so August 8th, when you have no idea where to start, August 8th, Lean 21, join us. Then you join the group, you will feel like, oh, I am
You're automatically younger by 2 levels.
It's so true. Everyone that is here, that is with us, everyone become better looking.
Correct.
Everyone that I know. So they become better looking in their face, in their radiance. Even for Sandy, for Daniel, all of them, like for JS, for all of them, okay, Ron, Lisa, all of them, even Kumari.
We will show you later, okay? So here are some of the food indications that you actually can use it for yourself, what we call as the traffic light systems. So for those on the top part, which is the red one, is what we call as the ultra processed food, which is your hamburger, your fries, all your fast food, okay? When you eat out, you look at this, automatically it's red color, which is ultra processed. The second one, which is
the category of
processed.
Sometimes
you eat out, okay?
Nuts, fruits, all this.
Correct.
If you choose between eating protein, eating fish, eating good meat, good source of protein, compared to you eat fruits, of course you need to come with good source of protein first. Okay, so this traffic light system, you can get it in the chat room when you join us on Lean 21 on August 8th. Okay.
Alright.
So we'll talk more. So to round up everything.
Yes. So all of it, we have mentioned so many food. So basically 80% of what we eat, okay, reflects on what we are, compared to 20% that what Jacqueline has mentioned earlier, okay, exercising. We have so many days, that we think that I want to exercise, but by the end of the day, when you have finished your work, you are so tired, you don't feel like exercising at all. So throughout the day, we can use food, to actually supplements or to make us better. Okay, so this is what we call as 80% food intake, 20% of exercise. And we have mentioned as well on the 8th of August, we have the Lean in 21s coming up. Check us out. And of course, here are some of the results, okay, from the Lean in 21s, okay?
This result, if you see in Zoom, okay, anyone that is staying here, I do 5 rounds of Lean 21. 5 rounds of Lean 21 is just, how many days? It's less than 5 months, definitely.
Yes.
But you can see from the before and the after, more importantly, this is without exercise.
Yeah.
Just purely based on food. Now, a lot of people say, oh, the fun part, you can breathe in in and then you can have flat tummy, but the back one, you cannot breathe. No matter how you breathe, the muffin top is still there, right?
Okay.
This is the result of Lean 21. Lean 21 is so effective. It is so easy because it is just Lean 21 days. It is so effortless when you know how to do it. Maybe not the first round, maybe not the first week, but the second week, the third week, Lean 21 is just so effortless every single time you do it. And you get tremendous results. Not just that, you get to eat things that are healthy, you feel good about yourself, and after 21 days, you get to eat everything that you want to eat. Okay, everything, like seriously, every single thing that I want to eat, I eat after Lean 21, but still the result is amazing. So because of this, today I will actually have, that is my part of the story. Sandy, you have yours here. If not, yeah, at the end. Share screen or share screen? No share screen. No share screen means you guys need to come here and see.
And you can see the real person.
Okay, here. Oh, this one lagi epic case. This one epic case. Today we have JS to come and show us. Okay, he has been the winner for Lean 21. Oh, okay. By the way, if you have no idea, Lean 21 is just so worth joining, because not only you get the idea of what is being healthy, you get the realignment, you get the friends to be accountable with, you get reference, and you get to win prize. And today we have JS. JS has been winning prize every single competition, every single Lean 21. The first day he joined in until now, every single month he win prize, every single month, no stop one. Okay, let's have our JS come over and share with us.
See the real person.
Real person. Okay, he's still work in progress, but he's definitely way better looking. Come here. Okay, so that everyone can see. This day one picture is not the day one picture that you see. Okay, the day one picture that I've seen him, double chin. Okay, very oily face and very zhong. Okay, very bloated, very tired, very lethargic. Walk also slower, talk also slower, think also slower. Almost become smart. Okay, yeah, but because everything is slower, but more importantly, he decided to change and do something for his health. For the benefit of himself, loving himself and loving the people around you, the family, because when you are healthy, you are not a burden to the family, alright? And when you are healthy, you know how to help your family to be healthy, right? Yeah. So can you please share with us, how do you feel before you actually do Lean 21? Do you have any concerns, any struggle, any doubts before you go into Lean 21 versus now that you actually do Lean 21 on the first time to now maybe the fourth time? Is it easier and easier, more effortless? Share with us.
Oh, okay.
So first introduce yourself. You are?
Oh, hi, I'm JS.
Okay.
Nice to meet you all.
Can you also share what do you do?
Now I'm currently a Grab driver.
Grab driver, I tell you, Grab driver, this is a very big market. Everyone use Grab, right? This is all your prospect, okay? Because Grab driver is always sitting down. You want to ask them to go exercise, they want to, but they cannot because they have no time. How long do you sit?
At least 8 hours.
At least 8 hours.
Sometimes 10 hours. Yeah.
So 8 to 10 hours is always sitting.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how can that be? How can you do? What is the thing that you decide to want to do something and change your direction into becoming healthier?
Okay. First of all, because I think everyone also did, right? Last time when we were teenagers or when we were young. Now I'm 36 years old already, actually. So towards the middle age, something like that. So when I was in 2018, I started to gain weight. Yeah, I started to gain weight. From there on, my stomach and my neck keep on whitening.
No neck. You have no idea what is no neck. Okay, just face and body. That is no neck.
Yeah,
face,
yeah.
body. Okay.
Since 2018, when I moved to come back here, and yeah, become very fat, you know. And I sometimes when I look into the mirror, I will ask myself that, oh, how can I be that fat, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I will ask this question because last time I was not that thin, but average lah, okay, average. But then,
So when you're fat, you actually know that you are fat.
because someone don't know they are fat when they are fat. You know, especially when you see your neck, when you take picture, when you selfie. This double chin and,
No
and the flesh
it's not double
the
chin.
flesh 1, 2, 3, 3 layers. You cannot even see your
Neck, no neck.
your what
No apple, no apple.
no apple, yeah. And when you sit down, you feel you have 3 chair.
Safeguard, lifeguard, whatever guard, the ring,
the ring, 3 layers of tires, okay. And last time when
10 ring, you got 3 ring
and last time when Jacqueline having her pregnancy, and I came back to KL to celebrate Chinese New Year and visited her, then we did a comparison. Oh, I'm actually bigger than her son. Okay, I have the pictures. Next time I will show you all. But then after that, 2 years. Yeah, epic. I also feel very epic. After that, among the 2 years, I didn't do anything. I still eat whatever I want to eat. I still drink whatever I want to drink.
How do you feel at that time?
Very bloated. Yeah. Every time when I eat something, when very bloated. Even though it not that full, I also feel bloated. Yeah, it's like something technical, you know.
Yeah.
Stuck in your stomach.
Just not comfortable at all.
And sometimes I feel stuck in here, throat. Maybe I don't know why.
Maybe the kai stuck there.
Maybe the kai order. Why you want to do something? Like after 2 years that you did not do anything, but how come you want to do something?
I think I need to change. That I think about half years ago, during Chinese New Year, I still eat like things that I eat. And one day when I climbed on the stairs, 2 stories only, I was like,
Panting.
something like that. When I sometimes
I love how you express yourself on your face.
yeah, it's true. And then when something emergency happens, I had to run. And I run just a short distance only, also the same. Panting. Yeah, then I know I need to change. But then after Chinese New Year, about 1 month, I also didn't do anything. But one day when I met Gerald in MHQ, then actually I wanted to call him already, but I was COVID that time. I had my COVID that time. So after I recovered from my COVID, I met him in the HQ, and then I said I want to do Lean in 21. You know why? Because I have seen these people do for 2 years already.
How you see?
On Facebook.
That's why join our Facebook. Add Facebook. If you have no idea what is Facebook, add F90 Fitness. Okay. If not, then you ask your friend. Add you into the WhatsApp. Okay.
And some of them I knew them personally, and I have seen their changes all these years. So I wanted that change also. Yeah. So yeah, I met with them.
Amazing!
And then when I decided to do Lean 21, I did not have any hesitation. Because
No
I know,
doubts, no hesitation, no
yeah,
nothing.
because I know it works. Everyone already works.
That's right. It works. People, today if you don't hear anything, you need to know Lean 21 works. And if it works for JS, it works for you. If you want to do something, okay?
Sure works because I have dropped about 10 kgs.
Okay, how many? Four times of
Four
Lean.
times, yeah.
4 times Lean 21, drop 10 kg. That is amazing. Hey, a lot of people think, wow, 4 times Lean 21 meaning 4 months. Like 4 months are very long, or 10 kg. But can you imagine if this year you see this person you see this person Chinese New Year?
4 Chinese New Year no change.
4 Chinese New Year, all fat one, and then the next Chinese New Year you meet him again. Wow, 10 kg. Less than 1 year.
With no exercise.
With no exercise, 10
No
kg
exercise,
for
yes.
4 months is very, very fast.
I still
Okay?
sit in the car 8 to 10 hours a day.
Wow.
Amazing. Give me one round of applause. Thank you so much, Jess. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Surprise. wait, picture.
Okay.
The light put or not? Put on
The
the
light, not good, the light
Ah,
good.
here.
Okay, here, okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So if you are the person, okay, that you think that you climb 2 flights of stairs, you also panting. You run a short distance, you also panting. You sit down, you have bloatiness and you have spare tire. You feel that your shorts or your pants is very tight, and then you feel like everything that you go and change or wear, you'll be very, very self-conscious. You want to go summer holiday, you want to go into the pool, you also very self-conscious. All this can be eliminated the minute you start August 8th. Okay, so join us on August 8th and you will see your journey of getting a better version of yourself, feeling better.
Correct.
Coming Chinese New Year when you meet your friends. I tell
No
you.
only Chinese New Year, end of the year.
Christmas!
For Christmas.
Super worth it. Now it's
Okay.
when? Now it's August.
Already
Okay?
August.
You only have 4 months. 4 months, 10 kg.
Oh,
You
you
see?
see a different result.
It's never
Okay.
about what you wear. It's about very hard to get the 身材 to wear all the pretty clothes. You know, every time you walk by, you see, wow, this model wears so nice. And then you go to the changing room, you're always so disappointed, right? That is because you haven't joined us on August 8th. So, do join us on August 8th. You wear anything. Okay? On you. Looks good. This is where you need to join us on August 8th. I think that's all for today. Of
This
course.
is just
Off the light.
last sharing of myself. So basically, this is me after having my second kids. I used 3 months to lose 2 size.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 size. You know what is 2 size? L to S, okay? L to S, 2 size.
Okay. So also there's no exercise involved, mainly on eating clean food swaps. Okay.
Lean 21.
So lean 21. For those that you want to start but you have no idea where to start, come and join us on the 8th of August. We were definitely going to share a lot of good advice and good news.
Don't just come alone. Bring
Bring your
your
friends along.
friends, okay? Bring your bestie, bring your cousin, bring your sister, bring